everyone, how are you all? I'm here today to, I'll turn this off, instructional video for Minstrel in the Gallery by Jethro Tull from the album Minstrel in the Gallery by Martin Barre. I'm going to teach you the solo that he plays, the real tough one, after the acoustic verse ends. So it's a really tough solo. I suggest you listen to it before coming back here, learning what it really sounds like get a feel for the timing, the sound. It's in straight 4/4, but you know, they go a bit crazy, the band, as they do. So just grab your guitar, tune it to standard, grab yourself a pick, give it some distortion, and right from the top. Okay, 5, 5, 5, 3, 5, 5, 5. Okay, watch closely. And after this, we go back to here. So we have we move this down to here on the bottom. Back to here. 4, 2, 4. Then back to the 2 on the third, right? The best way to go about doing that run down that one is to memorize a 5-note pattern. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and wherever it ends up, it just repeats from it. That's our new starting point. Right? So, starting from the 9th fret on the G, we go move 2 frets up, 1 down. Middle finger goes 1 across and 1 above on the D string, and this moves down another 1, like that. And it repeats itself all the way down the neck. When you get to the O here, you go O on the G and on the D, and 2nd fret on the D, and you roll that over to the A as well, so it should sound like. Okay, and you roll that back to the D. 2, 5. We're going to do that slower. It's really hard to break down, so just bear with me. And that bit's an E power chord. So far we have really slowly. And the next 4 chords are a recurring motif throughout the solo. So we have E minor, B major, F sharp, and then A. And in between each one, we're going to do 3 open strings, nice and easy. G, D, A. Let them bleed into each other. Repeat. That's it. this funny chord, which is pretty much 4, 4, 4, 5. And after you play it 3 times, 4 times, you jump down onto the top string, the E. So E, 2 on the A, 4 on the D, 2 on the G, and then open on the way down. O, 2, 4, 2, O, O, O. Then palm mute this bit. On the A, we're going to go O, 4, 4. We're going to go down one string. Sorry. O, 4, 4, 2, O, 4, O, 2. Again. Oops. And then after that, we unpalm mute and we play the chords again. A, B, F sharp, A, open, open, open. That's it. This next part starts off with the same chord. We're going, and we're going to jump up to the 12th fret of the B. So 12, 14, 15, repeat underneath. On the E, 12, 14, 15, and jump back to 14. Right, so we have really slow. Like that. And from the 14, we're going to jump up to 17, then 15, then 12. The tricky part here is to jump from here to 2 across and 2 up. 14, 16, 14. 14, 16, then pull off to the 14, then pull off to the O, and back onto the 14, hammer on. Alright. And after that, because our finger's already here, we're gonna keep our finger on the this one on the 14th fret on the G, and this one's gonna stay on the B on the 15th. And we're gonna do that how many times? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. All right. So. Now instead of doing these chords again, because it's really, really hard to go from this finger position to this one, we're going to give ourselves a break by just taking everything off and playing the last 2 strings instead of this. Give us time to put our hands down to play the chords, right? And this is a slight modification, is you play you just play the middle 2 strings, both fingers on the 4th fret, so 1, 2, then play the same thing but add the root of the power chord. And then instead of the A, you play the middle strings, but it's O and 2. So instead of it's so this bit is where the timing gets a bit weird. So after you play your chords, your 2 open strings, 2 strings on 4, the power chord, you have 3 beats. So 1, 2, 3. That bit. Okay, so this bit is you start on the 5th on the B, and you go up in tones. 1, 2, right? Major scale. 1, 7, 9, 5, 7. And to mute that, I just slide up. So 9, 11, roll that down, 10 below. And you count to 4 on that when you hold that for 4 beats. 2, 3, 4. That's just your G power chord and slide it down. Make it sound real filthy. 2, 3, 4. For this bit, when you play the G, you have to wait 1 full rest before moving on. 1. That's the same chord. And after that, we're going to move up to the 16th fret on the D. And we're going to do that same pattern that we did down here, except up here. So 16, 18, 20, 16, 18. Now this bit's really tricky and really weird, and will take a lot of practice to try and get used to. But what it pretty much is, it's this like little dual guitar bit, and it's really hard to get right. But you have your finger on the 16th frets on the last 2 strings, and now you play the second last 2 strings, so the B and the G, and this time your ring finger is put on the 17th on the G. So you have 16 on B, 17 on G, and your ring finger goes on the 18th, while your middle's on the 17th, and you play those 2 strings only, the G and the D, and you slide this shape down to the 12th. So your index should be on the 12th, middle on the 13, ring on the 14. That's a lot. I'll try and play it one more time because that's really hard to explain. It's a lot to take in. It's one of the trickier parts of the solo, but I believe in you guys, you can do it. The trick with here is, what I did was I accidentally bent it a bit, so the less you bend it, the better it will sound. But yeah, one more time, and we'll move on. This bit here is a lot easier than it looks. So we start on the open E, on the 2nd fret of the D, 2nd fret of the E, so this hopping back and forth here. Now we hop onto the double stop on the 5th fret of the E and the B. You can slide up there if you want. Then we just slide up the neck to wherever. And then we instantly have to jump back down. And our fingers are going to go 1 on the D and 2 on the B. So, sorry, the G, sorry. 1 on the G, 2 on the B. And we're going to lock onto that shape for the rest of this bit, okay? So, now I'm going to say the tab for the top string, and wherever that goes, always, for the next couple of phrases, the ring finger will follow 1 down and 1 across, always at this shape. It just follows. So I'm going to do the tab for the index, and this follows, okay? So 1, so in that one you slide up to the 2. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 4. 7, 7, 9. 5, 5, 7. And that is repeated 3 times, I think. Let's count. Oops. get here on the 4th one, you move it up a step. So we go up to the 8th fret. This is still following. 8, 8, 10, 6, 6, 8. 8, 8, 10, 6, 6, 8. We do that twice. So far we have 2, 3, 4. This bit, we just double stop on 5, double stop on 4, double stop on 3, which means just 5, 5 on E and B, 4, 4 on E and B, and 3, 3 on E and B. That didn't sound good at all. So we have 7, 7, 9, 5, 5, 7, 1, 2, 4. We move up 1. And I should mention here, this is where this stops following that. There we go. And we just go. Stop here for 3 beats before moving into the next one. 1, 2, 3. Anyways, so this bit here is, I do it on the bottom string. I go 9, 4, and the middle finger is 5 on the string above. Right, so slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you do it 4 times. And you same shape, but it just moves. This moves down to the 5th. 5, 2, 3. Let's only do it once. So I'm going to break that down a bit more. So 4 times. Once. Okay, so 4, 1 like this, another 1, but your ring finger moves up 1, or your pinky does it, it's easier. You can stretch or you can use your pinky. You go back 1, right, so you have slower. Sorry. And then you hop instantly down to the 2nd fret on the D string. So 2, you roll down 1, back to the D, you go slide up to the 5, 5th fret. Damn. Like that. So again, whoops. String, 3, back to the D, and the 4 chords again. E, B, F sharp. After you play those 4 chords, we go 2 on D, 2 on A. So you go back on the D. So and after that it's open on the G. And this pattern here goes like this. Alright? So after the open on the G, we're going to put our 1st fret on the D, 3rd on the A, 2 on the E, and then we hit the A string open twice. And then same sort of thing, but on the A string, like that. So roll, again I'll show the full fretboard, hang on. we have. After that, I'll do it one more time, just for good luck. It's the 4 chords again. We play this riff lick here. Same as before. 2, 2, 5, 0, 3, 0. And we repeat the last thing we did, but we add a little bit on. So that's what we got up to last time, but this time he adds this. 0, 3, 3, 2. So this is 0, 3, 3, 2. 0, oops, 0, 3, 1, 4, 2, 2, 1. Even slower. E, 0, 3, 3, 2 on the A. 0, 3 on the D. 1, 4 on the G. 2 on the B. 1. One more time. For the final bit of the solo, go back to the pattern we learnt at part 2 and start on the 7th instead of the 9th. We have. Remember, we have also open, open, 2, 2. So open on G, open on D, 2 on D, 2 on A. For a refresher for the pattern, we have 2 up, 1 down. Oops. Go up and above, 1. Repeat. And here we just go 2, 5, 2, 5, 2, 0, 2. It's better if I explain it slowly. And you just pulse and start with the main riff. And in case you haven't noticed, that was the end of the solo. And if you made it all the way to the end, I'm pretty impressed because, I don't know, how did I do as a teacher? I've got no idea. So, there's another instructional video done for you guys. I've been away for a while. I plan on doing a bit more soon. And until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.